So, good evening, everyone. My name is Martina, and I really appreciate your time that you came here. And my next topic is part of my purpose and probably the message which I would love to share with the world. And it's actually the key to being the irresistible woman. So, what does it take to be irresistible woman in 2020? What's the key? What's the secret? Why we want to feel irresistible? And I actually don't know any woman who doesn't want to feel happy, feel good, and just feel and be loved. And we spend thousands and thousands on beauty products and special wardrobes, special treatments, beauty treatments, special gym classes, instructors, just to make us feel this way. So what's the secret? Is there any kind of special formula or any special shampoo? See, my project or maybe my personal journey or search for what does it mean being irresistible started probably 2 years ago. When I came across a meetup group here in London, it was called The Irresistible Woman. And I, of course, immediately signed up for it because I wanted to meet those special ladies. I wanted to feel the aura, to know their success, and actually I was secretly hoping that it's something easy to catch, probably something what I can easily learn and maybe just copy and paste into my personal life. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything of this, but fortunately, I experienced it myself. What am I talking about? I'll tell you about this in a minute, but for the beginning, let me tell you what the phrase of irresistible woman mean. When I typed this phrase into the Google offered me 5,400,000 results. As you can see, it's quite popular phrase to look for, not only by women, but also by men. And just to give you the example, just idea what does the irresistible woman mean? She's playful, confident, nurturing, and health-side direction. That's the blog which was written by a woman. The next answer is the blog written by men. So the woman who knows what they want, shining sense of humor, healthy but not health nut, won't overly obsess about your wardrobe, you are extremely down to earth, you are passionate but not zealot, you have friends. And also I give you the example of real men who actually answered the questions, what does the irresistible woman mean for them? So Maverick, for example, he said the irresistible woman is the kind of a woman who can take my breath away with just a smile, silence me with just a stare, encourage me with just a touch at the right places, please, inspire me with her actions. So as you can see, each of us has got different opinion, different taste, and different point of view. Kind of makes sense, isn't it? Each of us is different. So, and that's my point. The key to being irresistible is being you. Simple, isn't it? So why is it so difficult to apply into our everyday life? Who are you? Who is the real you? Ladies, if you relate to me, then probably you know that actually we have many faces and we play different roles. You are mother, you are colleague, you are boss, you are friend, you are lover, you are wife, you are girlfriend, and so on, so on. The key to being irresistible is to being you, the real you, and to knowing the real you is knowing yourself. And why we have so many faces? Because the unique feature of being feminine and we are nurturing, we are caring, and that's who we are. We easily give up what's important for us just to make somebody else happy. That's who we are. We are people pleasers. That's actually what we live for. That's feminine feature. And unfortunately, we do it so much and so easily that we forget that we have our own needs. And the bucket of our own needs just get emptier and emptier. And my next point is that please, ladies, take care of yourself. It's your responsibility to fill up your bucket, your own happiness. Nobody else will do it for you. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself, but selfish is not to do so. Maybe biggest misunderstanding of being irresistible and thinking is being superwoman. My next point is giving permission yourself not to be the one. I found into this trap myself because I was even proud that I can do everything myself. I don't need anyone. But I eventually, or maybe very fast, found out that it's also the way to being lonely and to the fastest way to burn out. So does it mean that we have to choose one or the other thing? No. It means that the cooperation is the solution. And when working less really means working more. And this leads me to my next point, and which is learn to ask and receive. Although we can be a superwoman if you choose to, you can truly achieve anything, and you can do it all by yourself. But the key thing is that to being irresistible and to function even more is you need to have other people and you need to have fulfilling relationships. So this is my key, that being irresistible and being the function is having healthy and fulfilling relationships and having healthy partnership. So my point is not to learn to understand yourself, but also learn to understand your partner as well. My last one is become the queen of your life. So it's learn about the mindset. Take control of your thoughts and become the creator of powerful meanings. We all know that your thoughts create the life which you have. And either you love it or not, you are not so happy. It's the result of your thoughts. Learn about the creation cycle. Learn about the power. And yes, we cannot control everything, all what happens to you, but you definitely can choose the meaning which you give it to it, what happens to you. See, at the beginning when I was telling you that I experienced something incredible myself 2 years ago, it was actually the being present with women who dare to be themselves. Since then, I actually am on my search of looking for countless answers, trying different strategies, and testing patience of my friends and my boyfriends, and just to find out that the key of being irresistible you is the part which is madly in love with yourself and with others, exactly the way as we are. And so that's my point. And just a little recap. To being irresistible you is just being you, which understands with understanding yourself. Say no to superwoman, learn to ask and receive, and become the queen of your life. Thank you.